Senator Randy Brogdon is our next candidate. Senator Brogdon is a unique kind of candidate. He is a husband, father, and a small business owner. Randy says his biggest accomplishment is that he is still married and still in love with his beautiful wife, 37 years ago. As the owner of a small business, he has put Oklahomans to work for the past 30 years. As a state senator and candidate for governor, Randy leads in order to serve. Politician isn't really the best word to describe him. Those who know him believe statesman is a better fit. Senator Brogdon is a proud constitutional conservative leader who boasts a 93% lifetime score on the Oklahoma Conservative Index. In 2007, he was the recipient of the prestigious Phyllis Schlafly Eagle Award, and he continues to receive awards and accolades for his consistent conservative voting in City
I was going to tell you that probably the most important thing that you need to know about me is that, in fact, I did marry my high school sweetheart, Donna. She sends her regards to you today. She's teaching or speaking to a Bible club, a women's group back in Owasso. She sends her greetings to you. And I will tell you that that is the most important accomplishment. You know, 37 years later, I'm still in love with my high school sweetheart, and I'm very proud of my wife. But the second thing that you need to know about me is why I'm running for governor. And I can tell you that I'm running to help restore the founding principles that made this nation so great. You know, values that we once held sacred, such as limited government, such as personal responsibility, such as the expansion of freedom, are now held in contempt by too many in Washington, D.C. And I'm running for governor to challenge the status quo, to break those ties with Washington, to stop the erosion of our economy, to create jobs utilizing the free marketplace like I have done for the last 30 years, rather than relying on another government bailout, a stimulus scheme, and the like. I'm running for governor to limit the power of the politicians, to empower the people as our founding fathers designed for this great nation. And I'm running for governor to protect Oklahomans' life and liberty. Now, I believe the best way that we can accomplish this, folks, is to hire a governor who understands the importance of our state's rights, who truly understands the Constitution, and the values and the tenets that it brings to this country and to this state. I believe the best way to accomplish this is to hire a governor, someone who is dedicated to preserving the principles of Oklahoma, rather than promoting Washington ideas one more time. Now, I've led this state over the last 8 years by applying the very principles of liberty and limited government that I'm talking about this morning. Many of you, like me, are probably tired of the federal government overreaching into the lives of Oklahomans. So I authored the 10th Amendment resolution last year to protect our state's rights. To ensure your Second Amendment rights this year, I authored and passed the Firearms Freedom Protection Act. Now, if you think Obamacare is unconstitutional like I do, then you're going to support my Healthcare Freedom of Choice Act that I authored this year as well. In order to protect your personal identity, 3 years ago I wrote legislation to opt out of the Real ID Act. Since that time, 37 other states have followed my leadership. Me and you are fed up with irresponsible overspending by Washington politicians, and you understand the economic devastation that has been caused by the politicians who voted for the bailouts, who requested and received earmarked spending from the stimulus package, then you're going to be happy to know that I support neither. And last year I voted against the state Oklahoma budget because of that stimulus earmark spending attached to it. If you understand, as I do, that government cannot create jobs, it's important that you know something about me. I have spent the last 30 years building my businesses here in the state of Oklahoma, creating jobs and providing opportunities for my employees. You see, folks, I don't just talk about the issues, I live them. And I've got a track record. And I have a vision on how we can restore Oklahoma and how we can create a better economic environment. And if I could really sum up who I am in one simple sentence, I want to tell you, I'm a husband, I'm a man of faith, and I'm a dad. And those are the priorities that give me purpose in my life. And my purpose for wanting to serve you as governor is to, again, restore the founding principles passed down from generation after generation. And my goal is to once again protect and preserve those values and hand them to my kids' generation. I'm Randy Brogdon. I'm a constitutional conservative Republican, and I would appreciate your support. Thank you for being here today.